Man, look, y'all know what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to that big bout coming on this weekend. Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Danny Jacobs. Yo, this bout right here has been a bout that has been a long time coming. Danny Jacobs has been looking for this fight for years. And credit to Canelo. Credit to Canelo for taking the fight. I mean, he had some other options. None of them were as intriguing as Danny Jacobs to me, but he had some other options, and he chose to fight Danny Jacobs. So hats off to Canelo for having the balls to step up and fight Danny Jacobs when he could have taken a softer touch. I mean, but then again, his last fight was against Rocky Fielding. No disrespect to Rocky Fielding, but Rocky Fielding is not considered one of the top fighters in the world. Danny Jacobs is considered one of the top fighters in the world. If you don't know Danny Jacobs, from Brooklyn, New York, very compelling personal story. Overcame a bout of cancer and stared it down, came back, got back in the mix, and here he is. Canelo Alvarez, the man of the hour. We all know Canelo's story. Son of a man that sold ice cream. Fought his way out of poverty to be arguably the face of boxing. Shit, I don't even know if you can argue it. Canelo is the face of boxing. That's just what it is. And of course, everyone knows that if you are the face of boxing, then you're going to fight on Cinco de Mayo weekend, especially if you are Mexican or Mexican American. They have one of the most fanatical, energetic, and supportive fan bases in boxing, if not the most supportive. So this fight is one that's really, really intriguing for a lot of us. Canelo has come a long way since he got the boxing lesson from Floyd Mayweather Jr. and has evolved into one of the finest boxers on the planet. Canelo is strong, he can brawl, and he can box. He doesn't take unnecessary chances, and he has a very, very strong chin. All right. Should be in the pound for pound conversation, but for some reason, he isn't. That's not for me to get into the debate about tonight. But let me know what you guys think. But back to the fight at hand. Canelo's last few opponents have been Rocky Fielding, who was a super middleweight fighter, if I'm not mistaken, and of course the classic 2 fights with Triple G, both of which he won, although I thought he lost the first one. I thought the second one was more convincing in favor of Canelo. But what Canelo hasn't fought is a fighter who is imposing, athletic, and because Triple G is the definition of imposing. However, Triple G comes straight ahead. Triple G doesn't move. He's there all night. The question is, for Jacobs to be successful, is Jacobs going to be able to overcome what at once is his best impulse if you are watching it from the perspective of a fight fan and you want to see somebody just go in there and brawl, or it could be considered his worst impulse because we saw it when he fought Triple G. His bravery and his willingness to mix it up made the fight more difficult than it had to be. He got dropped by Triple G. And for me and a lot of other people, we felt like that's what caused Danny Jacobs to fight. You know, you always have an uphill battle anyway when you're going against a marquee name that generates huge dollars. So I think that in order for Jacobs to win this fight, he's going to have to fight within himself. He's going to have to box. He's going to have to fight at times because Canelo is going to force him to fight. But I hope that he doesn't get suckered into a game of rock'em sock'em robots. Remember, Canelo is a master boxer as well, and knows traps to lay. I think that Danny Jacobs can come out victorious, but he is going to have to listen to his corner. Don't get too brave. Don't get too rah-rah about it. Go in there and execute the game plan and see how it turns out. So I won't be making an official prediction for this one. I will say that it is going to be a great fight, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to watch it, because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really not feeling having to sign up for DAZN, you know, because, I mean, they're not offering enough content for your boy. I mean, the only marquee fighters they have are Triple G and Canelo. I think also Anthony Joshua. But hell, Anthony Joshua, for whatever reason, can't seem to get it together with Deontay Wilder. So, or Tyson Fury. So who the hell want to watch Anthony Joshua without Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury? I don't. I mean, I will watch him fight some top tier opponents, but I'm not going to watch him fight the Bomb of the Month Club. You know, just like I'm not going to watch Deontay fight the Bomb of the Month Club, and I'm definitely not watching Fury fight the Bomb of the Month Club. But Triple G is not enough. Canelo is not enough, especially if he's not fighting live people. I'm not paying a monthly subscription to watch Canelo fight the Rocky Fieldings of the world, which is why I have to give him his props. I have to give Golden Boy their props too. And that's one thing that I can say about Oscar. Say what you will about Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya always challenged himself against the best in their prime, which leads me to the next point. Be on the lookout for my retrospective of Oscar De La Hoya and Fernando El Feroz Vargas, a fight that had the boxing world humming and delivered on the hype. Oscar made his bones that night. We'll talk about it if you haven't seen it. But back to this fight. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I already checked into it, so listen to your boy. I'm going to start a subscription with DAZN. Watch the fight and cancel my subscription. I've already checked. There's no penalty for canceling the subscription. Just don't forget to cancel. And 1 month's worth of DAZN is $19.99. So in essence, you're paying $20 for the Canelo Danny Jacobs fight, which is a great price. I mean, you could have paid $70 for the Terrence Crawford Amir Khan fight. You know what I'm saying? All right. Till next time, y'all be easy.